Good afternoon, students. There's a thing I want to go over with you and introduce with you today. It's called student-led conferences. And student-led conferences are something that is a brand new idea to the school. I think the name kind of speaks for itself. Instead of a traditional parent-teacher conference, at the beginning of April, we plan on doing something called a student-led conference. And in the next month, we are going to do a lot of preparations on student-led conferences, and we are going to do this in advisory and when we are not taking the I step. So the goals of the student-led conference. First is to improve communication between parent and student. It's very important that parents and students have an understanding of what's going on at school, why students are getting the grades they are, how they are earned, and things like that. Additionally, we want to improve the understanding of test scores, okay? And you guys take a lot of test scores like the STAR and the acuity, and it would be nice for parents to have access to the data that comes from it, and for you guys to have some conversations about how you've either grown or stayed the same. We also want to set goals for students in a couple different ways. We'd like to set goals for academics. Obviously, we want you guys to improve and be the best version of you that you possibly can. And we also want to set goals personally. That can sometimes be behavior, can sometimes be certain things that you would just like to see be better. And finally, it'll improve your ability to communicate. In the not so distant future, you will want to get a job. And this is the closest thing that you will do to prepare for a job interview. It'll give you practice in speaking about yourself and how you perform. In a not so distant future, you may have something called a college entrance exam or a college entrance interview where you may have to talk about what you've done and how the reasons you should get into a certain college. And so anyway, those are reasons why we do our student-led conferences. A couple questions. I always get asked this, how is this better than a parent-teacher conference? Well, it's not necessarily better or any worse, but they are vastly different. Students are actually present at a student-led conference. They are the star of the show, so to speak. And whenever there is an evaluation or if there is some kind of meeting going on about a student, I feel that a student should be present or at least should know what's going on. So students are given the opportunities to explain to their parents like their strengths, the areas that they need to improve upon, how the parent and guest or the parent or guest can help with their learning, and then how the school can help with their learning. So I wanted to give you guys just a kind of overview or an outline of what student-led conferences are, what we're going to do with them, and you'll see a few student-led conferences being done today and in the future. And those videos that we're going to show you guys are, they might be a slightly different, but the thing that you need to understand is that we are going to do student-led conferences the Rensselaer way so that it can best work for us. So thank you for your time. I hope you have enjoyed the last few days of e-learning, and let's get back on track, and I-STEP's coming up, so good luck on that as well. Thank you.